Hey Jake, Isla, Gemma, and Samantha. I hope you had a wonderful spring break and we're back at math. All right, so I have the happy birthday crown on again because again, it's one of my third graders' birthdays. But don't worry, if your birthday's coming up, you'll get the happy birthday crown too. And if we're in school, I'll bring it to school and wear it. All right, so we were doing something new today. You guys completed the mid-chapter check just before we left for spring break, and now we're back, so it's time to start something new. So today we're going to be talking about lines of symmetry. So a line of symmetry divides a shape into two parts that are the same size and same shape. So here's an example. I happen to use my favorite triangle, the acute triangle. So if we were to put a line down the middle of it, you could see that it's symmetrical because they are the exact same size and shape on both sides of the dotted line. So that's when you know that a picture is symmetrical. So I'm going to give you some examples, and then you're going to do a Google Doc in our Google Classroom, and then we'll practice when we meet. So if I were to draw a heart and draw a line down the middle, we would say that this heart is symmetrical. Okay, it may not be perfect, but I'm not an artist, but you could see the two sides are the same. So we could say that this heart is symmetrical. But if I were to take a heart and cut it going across, then it would not be symmetrical, because you could see this would represent where we're cutting it or folding it. These two sides are not the same, but these two sides are the same. So this would be a line of symmetry, this would not be a line of symmetry. So we're looking for lines of symmetry. So let's see here. Again, let's use the acute triangle example again. So if I cut my acute triangle, or I put a fold down the middle, or I draw a line of symmetry, and this is a line of symmetry. Why? Because this side's the same and that side's the same. But if I were to draw the line of symmetry this way, it's not a line of symmetry. Why? Because this side is not the same as that side. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, I know, I'm going to draw a T for trapezium. So there we go, there's our trapezium T. So if I put a line of symmetry down the middle going this way, we would say, yes, that's a line of symmetry. But if I were to draw the trapezium T again, and put a line of symmetry going this way, that is not a line of symmetry. Why? Because the top is not the same as the bottom, but this side is the same as that side. Let's do one more example. I'm going to draw, let's say, the number 3. Okay. If I draw a line of symmetry down the middle of the number 3, it's not a line of symmetry. Why? Because the two sides do not look the same. But if I were to draw a line of symmetry going across, it would be a line of symmetry because these two are the same. I mean, they should be the same size. I didn't draw it perfectly. So as you can see, it's really easy to determine whether a picture has a line of symmetry or not, because that means that two sides have to be exactly the same or alike. Now you do have a little project to complete after you finish your work on the Google Doc, and it's listed on the Google Doc, and you don't have to have it finished for when we meet. You can work on it after lunch today. So what you have to do is you're going to draw a butterfly. Why? Because butterflies are symmetrical, right? Their two wings are the same on both sides, and their body is kind of like the line of symmetry. So you're going to draw a nice big butterfly. You're going to, yes, use a whole sheet of paper, and you're going to color it in. So look, I made a little happy butterfly, and then what you're going to do is decorate the wings exactly the same so it looks like a nice symmetrical butterfly, and then we'll hang them up, or you guys will keep them. And then remember, I want all your math projects when I see you. So I could do decorate mine. Okay, obviously you're going to make yours look a lot nicer, but you're going to use your color pencils or crayons or markers, whatever you do, and you're going to make a nice butterfly to represent symmetry. All right, guys, have a great morning. I'll see you when we meet at 11:30. Bye, guys.